So this collab is actually perfect timing because it's that time of year to be thinking about, you got it, tanning. Yep. So I'm really thrilled to be doing this collab, and let me tell you a little bit about the person I am going to do it with. Maria actually lives in Atlanta, Georgia with her husband of 26 years, and she's actually a fairly newbie to YouTube because she's only been doing YouTube for about a year. I was really totally surprised to find out that she is actually a tech writer by trade, and she is a professional photographer. Her Hungarian mother and grandmother imparted to her a lot of old world wisdom, especially about natural foods and holistic care, which she shares on her YouTube channel. And she does what all of us want to do, except she does it pretty successfully. She actually lives a healthy lifestyle by making better choices regarding health and food and beauty products. While she is not a vegetarian or a vegan, she does, however, believe in consuming hormone-free, antibiotic, and pesticide-free foods whenever possible. That's going to be pretty hard today to achieve. And like a lot of us, she is actually a bargain hunter when it comes to products. And when she finds a great deal or a super find out there, she shares it with us all on her YouTube channel. Her channel's name is Life According to Maria, and if you're not subscribed to her, hop on over and subscribe. You'll find a ton of information on her channel. So we decided, after having some conversation, because I've been talking about sun care, and really worried about tanning products and how I was going to handle the sun because of my Retin-A use, so we decided to do this collab, and we actually called it, Is Tanning Outdated? Is it hip to bake? I don't know about you, but I still like having a tan. So we came up with 5 questions, and the first one is, old habits are hard to break. Now, what was your tanning attitude, your tanning-tude growing up? And I'll tell you, I grew up in an era where every day I would come home from school and I had long straight hair parted down the middle. And I used to buy this product called Sun-In, and I would take lemon juice and a bottle of Sun-In, and I would sit out in the sun and I would spray my hair in an attempt to get these beautiful gold highlights. And at the same time I was out there, I would put baby oil all over me. And I mean, it was, you know, a bad habit that I had, but so did everyone in my generation back then. We would bake with just baby oil. In fact, I recall oftentimes seeing my mother catching some sun out in the yard, and she would put baby oil on. So sunblock, sun protection, just baby oil, some Sun-In in my hair, and that was pretty well what I grew up with when I was a teenager and a young adult. What was my worst tanning or burning experience? I'll tell you, I had quite a few bad tanning experiences, but the one that comes to mind, and this was actually when I was in my 30s, I had gone to a trip to Hawaii. My husband and I went on a convention, and I think it might have been the first or the second day out in Hawaii. And I remember he was at a meeting, and I just remember going on one of those like inflatable floats, and the water was so calm and so beautiful. I'm used to the Atlantic Ocean, so it was like just an amazing water. And I floated for hours. I really don't think I had any sunblock on. That night we had a dinner we were going to, and I felt fine. I looked great, although I was pretty crisp. But at dinner, I started to get sick. I went to the restroom. The whole room started to spin. I had to escape. I got sunstroke so bad that everyone that was with us were trying to find Noxema or anything to kind of help me. And it was like really awful. Hours I floated out in that beautiful water in that hot Hawaiian sun, and man, was I ever sick. I don't think I ever repeated anything like that afterwards. I learned a lesson. Question number 3. So let's get serious. Now that I'm aware of all of the damage that long-term sun exposure can cause, do I still tan? I'll tell you the answer is yes. Although I try to tan smarter, I still like color. I really do. I like, especially my legs. I like to have a tan on my legs. I like to have, you know, a golden tan on my skin. I mean, let's face it, we all look better when we have some color to us. So do I still tan? Yes. However, not at all compared to the way I used to tan. What advice would I give my teenage daughters if I had one, or relatives? I have nieces. And the only, I mean, and this is probably the advice anyone would give anyone today with all the awareness that we have, and that is the best preventative is sunblock. And if you're going to tan, and I know you are, you know, I know they're going to tan, use as much sunblock as possible and tan somewhat smartly, if there is such a thing. Also, you might be 29, 25, 30, 35, but one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be in your mid-50s and you're going to look at your skin and you're going to say, wow, look at these wrinkles starting to come. And then you're going to be in your 60s and you're going to be going, why did I not tan smarter, if there is such a thing? And so question 5 is there really such a thing as tanning smartly? You know, I don't know, and I'm sure Maria will probably answer this with a lot more detail than I can. I don't know if there's such a thing as tanning smartly. I do know that you can protect yourself out in the sun. I do know you can wear a lot of sunblock and just reapply it. You can wear hats and, you know, try to avoid the sun during those really harmful peak times. Am I going to avoid the sun? Probably not. I'll probably still go out in the sun, but I am going to do it in a completely different way because I see firsthand the damage the sun has done to my skin. And I look at my skin and I say, wow, you know, why wasn't I smarter? So if I could go back and I could tell my 35-year-old self one thing, I'd say smarten up, Monica. Sunblock, hats, try to be, you know, a little bit more proactive when it comes to sun care, and, you know, take care of your skin better. I wish I'd started on good skincare a lot sooner than I did. That said, you know, the sun makes everyone happy. I know that vitamin D, you know, it boosts your moods. So there is no way I am going to just lock myself in the house in the summertime at all. And thinking about sunblock, you know, having things available that can protect you to some degree and they're just not staying out there as long, I think that'll make a big difference. So yeah, tanning is not outdated. I don't know if it's hip to bake, but I know that my nieces love to go out in the sun, love to go to the beach, but I do believe that they are a lot smarter about sun exposure than I was, or than my sister was when we were their age. We were really stupid about sun exposure. So I just think there's a whole new level of awareness, and I think that's a real good thing. So again, I want you to hop over to Maria's channel, check it out. She really does a lot of investigation, so I'm really looking forward to her video. I think it'll be extremely informative. And if you're new to my channel, if you're hopping over from her video, thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe, please like, please leave me a comment. And to all of you folks out there that watch all my videos, thank you so much. And tan smartly. Summer's coming, or so I keep telling myself. This winter seems to be dragging. So tan smartly. You can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Bye guys. See you later.